Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to review the final film in the series, the action. Let's see what the action adventure drama fantasy mystery epic, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the 2011 sequel to Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 from 2010. Now, here's my ticket. I saw it in regular 3D. These are 3D glasses that I got. These are the Harry Potter themed 3D glasses, but I didn't wear these because my glasses and these frames, it wouldn't actually fit, so I used the regular 3D glasses. That's beside the point. This movie, I really was pleased with this. I think it has to do with Harry, Ron, and Hermione. They have to destroy the last 3 or 4 remaining Horcruxes that Voldemort's soul is split into, and each time one of those is destroyed, that weakens and diminishes Voldemort's power and control. And it also it also weakens the connection that is between Harry and Voldemort. That's basically what the story is about, and the climactic huge battle at the very end. And boy, was that epic and climactic. And also Harry and a lot of his other some of his other friends, not just Ron and Hermione, are also trying to help and find and destroy the rest of the Horcruxes. And overall, I loved their performances in this. The special effects were beautiful. I think the best I've ever seen in this series, and I think it's probably the best I've seen this year, bar none. The special effects in this, there was a reviewer who did a review of District 9, and he said that the special effects in that made Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. The special effects in that looked like something that someone did on YouTube. The special effects in this Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 and Transformers Dark of the Moon is vastly different. Those special effects in Transformers 3, they're good, but even that, excuse me, I still think, I agree, I think it's something that someone created on their home computer. The special effects in this is more like what it really looks like, what professional people have made, not someone did at home. We learn a lot more about Severus Snape in a flashback. I'm not going to say anything more about that. And Neville Longbottom has a great moment to shine in this, a great character moment, and I really thought he stepped it up. I know that in the previous films he did help out, but in this he helped out more than ever, and he became more of a courageous young man in doing so. The performances between Daniel, Emma, and Rupert were were tops. I think it's the best I've ever seen them act. and I think this will be the best performances uh, they've ever done in the entire series. And let me think here, what else? I felt so connected and drawn into the action and what was going on and how and the character development. There was so much character development, and it blended well with the action. And I almost felt like the action kind of took a backseat to the character development and the actual story. I know that was an important part, but it was like it was secondary. I felt like the main storyline was the driving force in this film. But I really, really did like that battle, and it was a long one, but very, very fulfilling. I loved it. This isn't a spoiler, it's in the trailer. I loved the formation using the wand, the people at Hogwarts. They used their wands and created this force field around the castle. That was beautiful. I loved how it was just created. And what else? This also has a fantastic performance by Marco Gambon, Albus Dumbledore, and two, I think 3 scenes. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what those scenes are. I loved Ray Fiennes again as Voldemort, and I think he did the best performance as Voldemort in this film than he did in the previous. Let's see. He was in Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix. Oh, okay, 4. He was in 4 of the films: Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, part 1 of this, and then part 2. So 4 of the films. Out of all 4 of them, this is the one that he put the best foot forward and put in his best performance and ever in this series. And this might, in my opinion, I think this is also one of his best performances of his career. This might be a defining moment in his career. I don't know what else I can say. I just loved everything about this. I thought it was a phenomenal closure to the whole saga. I also loved the very ending scene after before the credits. That was great. I'm not going to say what that scene is, but anyone who's read the book, they know what that is. And that was a very touching way to close it out and have a final send-off. What's it called? Like a swan song for the franchise, for the series, or saga for series. The people there, I saw an interview of a lot of the people involved in part 2 of Deathly Hallows, and one of them, I think it was Jason Isaacs, who said he doesn't like it when people refer to this as a franchise. It's a series, it's a whole story. So I agree. It's a excellent way to close out the series. And I actually really did like the 3D in this. I thought it was very, I know it was post-converted, but I thought it worked quite well. I didn't have to pay. I had a free pass for it, uh, so I was able to get in without having to pay. And I really, the flashbacks in this also tied everything together from the previous films, so all together and tied up all the loose ends perfectly, in my opinion. And really everything from the uh, previous films all got tied together beautifully. Uh, I don't think they left anything out. They didn't leave anything to chance, or they didn't take anything for granted in the previous films. It was all put into this story and told in such a grand way that I thought it all fit together perfectly and tied all together with this storyline. Yeah, very, very well. So, I really highly recommend this Harry Potter. So, I think that might be all I need to say on this. So, now give it, really, I'll give this a 5 out of 5. So, stay cool and roll out to the movies. Bye.